Man's lust for power takes in everything entails money and scepter. It would cause him to do anything, and some would stop at nothing to get power. Sometimes it can even mean destroying a loved one or a close friend just to help it. I think it is the same thing which causes us to encourage bitterness towards the other person. It makes us envious, jealous, and in the end, causes us to set up plots to rid ourselves of the people who stand in our way. The thing which causes a continuous battle is that when one ploy is executed, there must suddenly be another. It must be in fact like a payback, because everybody will want to do the same thing and counteract it, and suddenly none shall escape in the end. That's why, my people, I have some serious thoughts into this situation which exists between just a segment of our population. But the same thing can engulf all of us if we do not try to cure the pest.
Dear Jags, many things have changed since you left. It seems as if our country is on its last breath. When our country was about to be dismantled, I tried to take up your mantle. But in 2009, most were not in my frame of mind. Now our country is marked out in a chalk outline, or so our enemies would want for us. The outside world still continues to ignore us. We're just a small country without resources like oil. So this pot of black crab soup continues to boil. Yeah, we're still fighting against each other. Sister versus sister, brother versus brother. The secret war of Turks versus Caicos Islands is still alive while leadership is dead with silence. We used to be the toast of the Caribbean, but now we're the burnt toast of the Caribbean. We have learned nothing from our country's history. It's not like our country's past is a mystery. The writing is on the wall, and I don't mean Facebook. No one's blind, most just refuse to take a look. Everything is spiraling out of control in a hurry. Yet in some circles, people still tell me not to worry. Obviously these people's vision is blurry. We're losing all of our rights in a flurry. Deep down, everyone believes that they care. You can hear the voices of patriots everywhere. But turning those words into action doesn't seem to be a part of the transaction. It's every man for himself and God for us all. Meanwhile, our country continues to fall. The saviors who claim they're here to save us, now they only seem hell-bent on trying to enslave us. No more whips and chains this time. This time, they've shackled the people's mind. To multiply our population, they're using division lines. A bogus mathematical calculation which they claim is all in the name of integration. But no matter the appearance, it's the Highland clearance on a lesser scale. And let the truth be told, this isn't a fairy tale. This is prophecy foretold. Where there's no leadership, the people will perish. And Jags, your leadership is all that's left to cherish. I, like many others, still miss you, Chief. We're still in mourning. We're still in grief. Your leadership has and may never be replaced. Many of your people have been displaced. This country is no longer ours. We've been stripped of our constitutional powers. Puppets gave credibility to the invaders' regime, and thereby helped to kill your dream. Yet the same puppets still claim your name. Oh, what a hypocritical shame. Jags, we even have outright traitors, secretly in league with the dictators. PNP and PDM in the public's eyes, but behind closed doors, spreading public lies. I know a few, but I know there's many more. I don't even know who to trust anymore. Sometimes I just want to give up and quit, but that's something you never did. Chief, when the people really needed you, you brought this country through. But that was back in 1976. Now we have so much strife and conflicts. People are in fear of the high crime rate. Sometimes I wonder if it's just too late. Can we really turn things around and get our feet back on the ground? Jags, I'm wishing you were here right now, to lead us like only you know how. Yes, I know it's all wishful thinking, but when the ship is quickly sinking, you start to grasp for stores to hold on to. So Jags, I'm writing this letter to you. Not just to tell you our country is in a poor state, or how we're now back at the starting gate. I'm trying to reopen the people's eyes, for them to remember or begin to realize that as a country, we've been here before, and that it's worth fighting and dying for. The cries of our people should never be ignored. Now is the time to stand on one accord. We are the only hope for the next generation, and they need us to stand up for this nation, our nation, with our heads held high. So let's step forward and sound the war cry. Jags, I will not let your work die in vain. Yes, our country will stand tall once again and walk among giants in defiance of those who seek to break our new alliance. And I'm going to let the whole world know it. Sincerely yours, Illegal Poet.
Just show a little more restraint dealing with your fellow man. Give a little more feeling about the other person. You realize what is right and wrong, and try to do it.